Hey everyone! Chaos Cross here with the next episode of Okami. In the last episode, we had finally gotten back to Kamiki Village after learning the uses of the water lily brush technique. And in this episode, we're gonna go ahead and finally use that. And we had also, brought sorry, Sakia back to her former power. So let's go ahead and see what all we can do here. I think we're just gonna go ahead and go to the next area that we have to use water lily for, because first off, we really don't have that much money to get another technique from, and as I said before with some of the bounties, we really can't do anything until after it turns into night. So we're not gonna go ahead and we're not gonna worry about that yet. And I'm not gonna worry about like making lily pads everywhere because we don't have that much for the ink pots. But since we since we do have like a good amount of space between, that works. Come on. All right, now I have to make one here. All right, next up, we need to go ahead and use a cherry bomb on this crack in the wall. And here we are to the next area of the game. Agata Forest. Already covered in such a gross looking curse zone. The curse zone expanded into the forest? I thought evil would shun areas with so much grass and trees. Must really be some curse the way it's changed the forest. Yeah, you would think that. You would think that this much plant growth wouldn't be able to be affected by a curse zone, but apparently it really is. All right, so as you saw, the curse zone reaches part of the above area, so we gotta go down here. All right, so let's see. Huh? Huh? What's a house doing here in this cave? How could anyone live here with that curse zone spreading around? Well, let's find out. Shall we, soon? Alright, so we got a save mirror there. Okay. Alright, next up, we have a collectible here. A stray bead. I believe in this area, I had my notes. I can go ahead and get that out real quick. I believe in Agata Forest there are 6 of them. Yeah, 6 stray beads in Agata Forest, 6 in Shinshu Field, 1 in Hana Valley, 3 in Kigamiki Village, and 1 in that area near the Cave of Nagi. But we're not gonna worry about one of the stray beads because we don't have that ability yet. All right, let's talk to this person here. Ha ha ha! You've come, White Wolf, and you look troubled. You may call me Madame Fawn. I read bones to see the future. I knew you would come. I saw it in a vision. Bone Reader, Madame Fawn. It looks like the world outside is in great chaos. This is not to say that it was not predestined to happen. However, this year is special. This is the 100th year since Nagi and Shiranui's adventure. You saw the enormous cursed zone on your way here, did you not? Land rendered barren, all who approached tainted by darkness. Only one creature could possesses the power to control this, Orochi. Even so, the rate at which it spreads, incredible. The curse can only be lifted by restoring the guardian saplings. Perhaps you will encounter one hidden here in Agata Forest. That's enough idle talk now. I am trying to run a business here. Like I told you, I am a fortune teller. The bones reveal all. If you have money, I can even tell your future, Wolf. Interested? Let's go ahead and do it for 500. Ah, then let us listen to what the bones have to say, friend. Wah! It's coming to me. I can see it. In the dense and leafy forest, inside a cave sealed by a rock, part of the wood sprite waits to be revived. It waits for a holy bomb to break to break the cracked rock. I can't tell you any more for now. You'll have to seek out clues yourself. And we get a prediction for that. Alright, so, let's go ahead and go back out and see if we can't find a guardian sapling that's in the area. Yeah, it's also interesting how she worded it. A piece of the wood sprite. I mean, it is true, but I just like how she knows it. Alright, so what we have to do is we have to go along this side of the lake, because if we get into it, we get into the cursed zone. So now we have a cave here hidden by the waterfall, although I wouldn't exactly call it hidden, as we could see through it. And go ahead and use a cherry bomb, as she had said to do. And here we are. A guardian sapling. That's a guardian sapling. What's it doing down here? Ami, time for that magic brush of yours. Make that sucker bloom. We have to back out a little bit. Camera around it. There we go. Alright. I said before, I'll say again. I love the scenes of the guardian saplings just bringing life back to the land. It is so amazing. Like the way that the green swirling around the trees are coming back, while the flowers and the water being purified again. This game has incredible artwork, and I'm glad that it was brought to consoles such as the PlayStation 2, 4, 5, and the Switch, and the Wii. But still, like, this is incredible. Alright, so now let's truly explore Agata Forest. And we get 30 praise. Alright, first we have this. Our first new weapon, Devout Beads. A new divine instrument, guarded by a guardian sapling. Eh? Wow, Saki is gonna spoil you at this rate, and I don't mind that. Anyway, this is gonna make your life a whole lot easier. The monsters are gonna try to get you any way they can. So you need to equip a good divine instrument and practice with it. And remember, there's more than simply equipping it. It can be equipped as a sub-weapon or a main weapon. A weapon's effect will differ depending on how it's equipped. You can even pull off some secret techniques with your sub-weapons. Even after your 100-year nav, you'll remember that much, right? I know you're not too bright, but no sweat, no thinking involved. Just try to equip that new divine instrument as a main weapon. Alright, so as he said, we're going to equip the Devout Beads as a main weapon. And we're going to go ahead and put the Divine Retribution as that. So basically, the way sub-weapons work is they'll counter certain attacks from enemies. Got the hang of it? Well, let me give you an example. You know that mirror of yours? Well, it acts as a shield when equipped as a sub-weapon. If you're under attack, press triangle to guard with it. You should test it out on some monsters in the area. Oh, and one more thing. You remember what Saki said, don't you? The sacred tree in Kamiki Village will bear a guardian fruit each time a guardian sapling is revived. Make sure to stop by Saki's tree whenever you return to Kamiki. Alright, so now let's go ahead and start exploring Agata Forest and see what all we can do. There's really nothing shown right now in the area, but let's see what all we can see here. Alright, I'm pretty sure we saw someone nearby. Oh wait, what's this? Okay, that was weird. I didn't show that for a moment. Nice flute music. It's coming from up there. Hark, the call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour. Talmaster, Waka. As you can see, there was a bit of blonde hair underneath that mask of his. What's up with that guy? That crimson shading and divine instrument on your back. You look kinda weird, but I reckon you pack a punch, baby. Hey, think there is a special way up there, huh? Get down here and talk face to... Wait, did he say crimson shading? Can he see Ami's true form? You see, it's very rare for someone to actually see that. Those who are either so devout in their worship of these deities, or someone who is possibly tied to them can actually see this. That is incredible. That was just only a simple splash. Oh my god, he's got a freaking lightsaber. Hey, you drew a sword. This is how I get my point across. Pun intended. Oh, damn it, Capcom. The moment that the curse zone started spreading across Nippon, I saw the shadowy figure that removed the sacred sword Tsukuyomi flee into the Kamiki village and seal the entrance with a huge rock. You guys know anything about that? This guy gives me the creeps. Better keep your eye on him. Huh? Ami, you're getting all worked up again? Magnifique. I wouldn't have had it any other way. Now you shall get an earful of my beloved sword. Behold, pillow talk. A lightsaber and an actual sword. Okay. Let's rock, baby. Alright. So now we're dealing with a new enemy here. A guy by the name of Waka. What you need to do is reflect the sword back at him. And basically, you're going to be attacking him. Okay. I'm not a fan of using any other weapon besides a reflector, honestly. Not saying that it's bad to have stuff like, devout beads and all that. But it's just weapons I'm not used to. Huh? Alright. I get it. I mean, that's what I'm seeing here with these, and I get that. Alright, and just one more slash, and that was it. It's been quite some time since I've tasted your power, Amaterasu. That's enough for now. Too late now. You're the one who picked the fight. Hey, wait. You know this guy, Ami? Well, that was pretty tactless. Excuse-moi, baby. You see, I was looking into that cursed zone that struck this area. It consumed all in its path, even the light of the sun. It is the curse of Orochi, the legendary eight-headed serpent. Orochi? Do not utter that name without reason. That alone could curse the weak of mind. Orochi was slain 100 years ago by Nagi and Shiranui, and its evil spirit was sealed away in the Moon Cave, which I guarded. You know, the cave in the middle of the lake over Shinshu Field. But someone has gone and freed Orochi by removing Tsukuyomi. The beast's evil has caused a cursed zone to cover these lands. I never thought the sacred sword could be so easily removed. Whoever did it waited until I was back at the capital. It seems things are afoot that even I did not prophesize. Nami is sleeping. We're way ahead of you, pretty boy. We've been busy dispelling the curse left and right. That Orochi is gonna be mincemeat when we're through with it. So, you're the ones who revived the trees in this area. But a lot of time's passed since Orochi's return. You better pick up the pace, Mashari. What? I'm sorry to say, our battle just now was a big disappointment. You're not what you used to be, Amaterasu. You may have defeated Orochi long ago, but one cannot dwell on past glories. You have weakened greatly during your 100-year slumber. That's enough. Now tell me about that shadowy figure you saw fleeing to Kamiki. How do we know it wasn't you? Relax, my little bouncing friend. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little prophecy for you. I can see into the future, you know. I foresee a log and big thrills. You'll know what I'm talking about when the time comes. Anyway, I must be off. The work of a prophet is never done. Au revoir, baby. What a freak! Who the heck does he think he is? Hey, wake up, Ami. We got work to do. Alright, so now we can go ahead. Time I could have done better. As you saw towards the end, I did start slashing him. So it'd probably be best to do that while you're also using your divine instrument. So now we have these buds we can go ahead and start opening. With that, and it'll start giving you treasures such as these holy bones. But it can also give you actual treasure too. Such as a lacquerware set. Each piece of this Japanese lacquerware is said to be unique. Alright, so first off, let's go ahead and talk to this kid over here. He's looking a little down in the dumps. A little kid named Kokari. Oh, poor Ume. I wonder if he's okay. Oh, hello there, doggy. You all alone too? I'm Kokari. I'm pleased to meet you. Boy of the forest, Kokari. Oh, what's this? It's my fishing pole. Actually, there's no fishing line or hook on it right now. But there's a reason for that. Okay. My dog Ume and I were exploring a secret place the other day. An ancient building known as the Suta Ruins. We'd never be able to get into the ruins until we found a key deep in the forest. But whenever we went in, we heard a horrible roar from deep within. I didn't waste any time getting out of there. I locked the entrance to the ruins and hightailed it home. I thought Ume had followed me, but he was nowhere to be found. I bet he's trapped back at those ruins. He must be crying, all scared and alone. If you know where he is, then why don't you go rescue him? This is no time to be fishing. Yes, well, there's a reason for that. You see, on my way home from the ruins, I fell near the water's edge, and in went the key. I've tried my hardest to fish it back out, but I've lost all my line and hooks. All I have now is this pole. Whoa. I've tried my hardest to fish out the key to the ruins, but... Let's see, yep. Man, this kid's a crybaby. Give him a good headbutt. Maybe that'll straighten him out. Ouch! Now cut that out. There is nothing I hate more than a crybaby. You were the one who left your dog in those dangerous ruins. So you gotta do whatever it takes to get the key and go help him. But Listen here, kid. Fishing is all about attitude. Attitude! There's nothing you can't catch with the right attitude. Fish, babes, or whatever. It can all be yours. Go ahead. Act like you're having fun. We'll watch. So we're gonna be basically helping him fish. And as he said, he has no fishing line or hooks. Boy, this murky water sure gives me the creeps. People call it deep abyss because they can't see the bottom. But that's not why these waters are famous. Legend has it, a humongous fish swallowed the moon reflected on the surface of the water. No one knows if the legend is true, but to this day, the moon never rises here in Nagata Forest. Give the fairy tales a rest, will you, kid? They're so gloomy. Think more positive. Have fun. Fun! Okay, Ami. Let's use that celestial brush of yours to help him out. There should be some fishing line on his pole, but there's not. Well, just make some by drawing a line from the pole to the fish. Alright. So basically, all you have to do is draw a line to the fish. When that happens, you move the stick to the opposite direction of whatever the fish is moving. If you pull too hard, it will go in the red area and you'll start to lose stamina. You just want to make sure that you're not going too far in that. You hold the fish, press whatever button it says, and use Power Slash to go ahead and catch it. So right now we're going to go ahead and catch this big fish here. Whoa! Did I actually get a bite? Careful now, kid. Don't pull with all your might. You'll just wear yourself out. Just reel it in nice and slow. Yep, so basically we're fishing until we tire the fish out. It's going to jump out and we go ahead and do Power Slash on it. Look at how it looks. You caught Gobi. Alright. Next up, yeah, that one. Yep, another bite. Alright, got another Gobi. I just love how some of those fish look. Alright, now is a big one. Alright, let's see if we can't catch this dang thing. Alright, come on. See, a lot of the big fish will actually start like going back and forth. Okay. You caught giant salmon. I really like the music in this game too. Wow, that's a big one. Huh? It coughed something up. Hey, that's Ruin's key. It popped right out of the mouth of that big old fish. Now I can go save Ume over at the ruins. I'm gonna go all the way in this time. No running away from me now. And Ami just takes it. Hey, give that back. Good move, Ami. We can't have the kid getting hurt on your watch. Well, what are we waiting for? We got a lost dog to find in Tsuta ruins. Alright. So first off, let's go ahead and do some restoring in this area. Okay. Let's see what this gives us, if anything. Just some rabbits to feed. Alright, gives us an exorcism slip S. A bloom here. A wooden bear. Though carved from wood, it is as fearsome as a real thing. Alright, so first let's see. Another thing we have is, okay, a place for cherry bomb. Go ahead and use that. Okay, there's actually nothing we can do right now. This is more something, like, I'd say maybe halfway through the game. Alright, we got ourselves a chest. We have a stray bead. Nice. It's 2 of 6. Okay, we gotta go back to, Kokiri and get the key because it fell. Alright, so basically, if you drop it, all you have to do really is just headbutt them, and then you can get it back. Alright, go ahead and grab this. It's a coral fragment. Hunk of coral said to be brought from the Dragon Palace. Alright, I think it's just more important to go ahead and find the entrance to Suta Ruins than just explore right now. And then depending on the time, probably just gonna end it, but we'll see. Alright, we have a sign here to Hitoshio Spring. Alright, but right now we're just gonna go over here because straight to ruins, right to top. Do I have anything? No, I don't actually. That's weird. So remember, be sure to stock up on this. Is that Sasano? Not you again, Fido. Why must you always dog my footsteps? I'm busy practicing a new sword technique. See, a terrible monster lurks in Taka Pass beyond this forest. It goes by the name of Crimson something or other. It's rumored to have 100 followers. What do you mean, Crimson something or other? It even slipped my mind, that's all. Anyway, I must rid Taka Pass of that terrible monster before it harms anyone else. But first, I must practice my ultimate secret technique. Then again, the bridge to Taka Pass is out, so why rush? But have no fear. Once I master that technique, I shall venture forth to slay the beast, even if I have to swim those turbid waters. So leave me be, you cur. I have some serious training to do. Alright, then we have a demon grate to go through. Alright, come on. Slash that. Can I? Oh man, I missed it. Okay, whatever. Alright. Got it. Try not to miss so many opportunities to get the demon things. Because seriously, the sooner you get, the more you get before, I'd say like halfway through the game, the better. Alright, and that's one yellow imp done. Alright, pretty good on the time and damage, yay. And the game is just so beautiful. I know it's been talked to death about it, but seriously, that's incredible. Alright, next up, here we are at the entrance of Suta Ruins. Well, let's go look for that kid's dog. I'm actually hoping we find something more. Nobody's entered these ruins for ages, right? Just think about it. There could be a fabulous treasure hoard hidden in here. But enough talk. Let's start looking. Alright. Enhancing weapons. Alright, there's some pottery here, so let's break those, see if we can't get any. Ugh. Maybe it's herbs? We'll have to look. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. For deer. Alright, and finally, before we go in the ruins, one last thing I want to do is check out the, here. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and do another solar unit. And we could do another, but I think we're just going to hold on to it until I get another ink pot. Alright, so we've actually done quite a lot in this episode. We have started exploring all of Agata Forest. We have opened up the next dungeon. And in the next episode, we are going to be exploring that dungeon, the Suta Ruins. Until then, this has been Chaos Cross of Old School Studios, and I will see you guys in the next time. Later.